Hi there again, everyone. Josie here from Life at 50 and Beyond. Thanks for joining me here in my channel. Today I am going to be showing you how I make another homemade planner that is easy on the budget. I have already a playlist of DIY planners, so if you're interested in watching them, go ahead and go to my DIY planners playlist. I got this composition notebook from the Dollar Tree, and of course everything there is $1. And I know you may be able to get these cheaper during back to school season, and Staples sell them for like 20 cents. CVS sells them for much cheaper than the Dollar Tree. Even Walmart sells them much cheaper than the Dollar Tree. But in case it's not back to school season, the Dollar Tree always sells this, and it's always $1. So I'm going to be embellishing this and creating a bullet journal as a planner, and I'm going to be using it for work. I will be fast forwarding from here on forward and adding some music and probably some subtitles, and I'll get back to you later on for a chat. Talk to you later. Enjoy! So here's the setup that I have. It's an initial setup. So I've decided that I will go into the Bujo style or bullet journal style, because based on Ryder Carroll's bullet journal system, and he's the inventor of bullet journal. If you're not familiar with him, just go to www.bulletjournal.com, and I will link him down below as well, because he has a YouTube channel. But he popularized what you call bullet journal and what others call Bujo for short, bullet journal. Now anyway, I was thinking that I will create this composition notebook into a bullet journal style, because so I have multiple planners that I've shown in this channel. I just want to address the bullet journal system. I did mention that on my daily planner, my go-to planner, my Webster's Pages Color Crush Traveler's Notebook, that I kind of implement his bullet system, you know, the icons that he uses, but I don't really fully use it. I don't have table of contents, I don't have or index, and I don't even have kind of like the format that he has. He did say that the bullet journal is an ever-evolving system, and that you can do whatever you want with it if you want to amend it. So this is the way that I think a bullet journal that would work for me. Now, I have, as you've seen, I struggled a little bit on the stickers and what I'm going to put, so I just overlapped 3 stickers here that came in a pack of 50. So yeah, I just used 3 stickers, just use my sticker for the year 2017. I make it colorful as well. Kind of like to mimic the cover. I didn't do anything here yet, but again, if you are bothered by it, go ahead and cover it. Me, and not so much, because I won't be seeing it, because it's just going to be under or at the back. Now, I kept this class program open because this may be a good starter bullet journal or planner for a student. I was thinking about covering it, but I figured this is functional right now. Now, if you're not a student, if you're a homemaker, or this doesn't work for you, you know, you can go ahead and cover this as well, kind of like the way I covered this. You can put a cover here, or I will show you in future videos. As I enhance this one, I can also put a dashboard pocket here, a side pocket, where you can put maybe receipts or important paperwork or stickers, you know. But right now, this is just an initial setup. You can make your own dashboard or divider, even on a non-spiral or non-binder book or non-disc book, because, you know, Happy Planner, you can also make your own. This one, I've shown you that when you put it on both sides of a page, it makes it thicker. And since Dollar Tree sells the self-laminating sheets, but they're not the full size, I wish they would sell the full size someday maybe, but I think they're just as small as this one, where you can just laminate an ID card. So if you want to buy that, go ahead, but I think you can get more bang for your buck if you just use the packaging tape that they sell there at the Dollar Tree. It gives a similar effect. It laminates it, of course. There may be a little bit of line visible, but as you can see, it's not really that visible here on camera. But just for a starter, again, because you want to keep it as budget friendly as possible. So I just overlaid those paper that I showed you earlier, you know, just making it more fun. And if you're familiar with some of the inserts, dividers that they sell as a kit, either on Etsy or at Michael's, and you are familiar with something like this, so they come pre-printed, you can make your own using the paper, the art paper that I showed you earlier, and I just overlapped them, making it more fun, and kind of echoes the cover here. And then I used the Dollar Tree stickers as well, and I spelled "Seize the Day," you know, just an example, but you can actually, you know, do whatever you want with it. Just try to put in your own mantra for the day or saying that you like, and then just spell them using the stickers. So of course they're $1 a set. Now on this back here, I made it more fun since I have the smiley emoji stickers that I also got from the Dollar Tree. I used some of them, and I didn't use the whole sheet because I didn't want to go overboard. And at the back I just put here smile. You know, this just speaks to me like it just makes your day and makes it more fun, and yeah, it just kind of gives you that positive vibe at the beginning of the day. Plus, of course, the psychedelic colors just wakes you up in the morning, I'm thinking. So Ryder Carroll has a table of contents. He calls it index actually, but technically it should be table of contents because he was talking about, the categories and the pages. I made a mistake here. I should have put table of contents, pages 1 to 3. Although I won't have any more table of contents, I think, in this book, so that's fine. So next time will be January, then I will put in what pages they are for the calendar. So I allocated this this pages here for the table of contents. I think it will be enough. And then this is where I start with my monthly calendar that I put in. I used the one that I showed you, this set, and yeah, I put here important dates. So for example, if you have an event you're going to, or a birthday, anniversary, if you're a student, maybe a big exam or a test, or maybe when an assignment is due, then just put the dates here. And I also have a space for goals. So you want to do a monthly goal, maybe do some check boxes there. And then I have a tracker here. You can track. Some people use a tracker for, let's say, their water intake. If you want to do that, go ahead and do so. But what I'm thinking of incorporating is, and I'm going here, I will put my water intake here so that I can remember it as I do my log each day. It just reminds me. But if you just want to track here, maybe your bills, or when you take your vitamins or pills, or what else, exercise, workout, something like that. So again, anything that you want to track here that's important. And then the gratitude is you log it as you go. Okay, then this is the first week, and then this is where I'm going to put my task, the events, and also notes. The square is for task, the circle is for the events like meetings, that you need to attend, or anniversary or parties. And number 3 is just a note, just like what you want to say and note down for that day. So yeah, you can just use those also icons there. And again, you can invent your own icon, whatever is best and whatever you can understand, because this is going to be personalized for you. What I like about the bullet journal, again, you can make it your own. So I like the fact that the composition notebook already comes with a margin here. So what I did is I just used Monday, the days here in abbreviation, like a 3-letter abbreviation, as you can see, from Monday through Sunday. I didn't start with a Sunday. That's why you don't see January 1st, because I'd rather start on a work day. Now, if you're a student, you might want to do the same thing. I like putting weekends together because sometimes a lot of things spill out from Saturday to Sunday. Okay, and then at the end here, I put notes. You will see on my traveler's notebook, I put the first one as my to-do, because every week I have different to-dos. But I'm going to try here where at the end will be just the notes. And then because I have tasks for each day, that's where my to-dos will be. And then my big goals here, I will put here. Okay, so this is the first week, and then I'm going to be designing the second, third, fourth week, and I will design it as I go, see how it works. And that's, again, the beauty of a bullet journal. If you think this one won't work, you want to do it all vertical, that will work too. Again, I think this is good really for students to start with bullet journaling. My daughter, who's she is already graduated in college and she's going to graduate school, but she really loves bullet journal because to her, it's no frills, it's simple, and she's not as artistic as the other bullet journalists. It's really plain for her. She doesn't do the elaborate artistic thing, but if you want to do that, go for it. If you want to put stickers, go for it. So yeah, make it as personal as possible for you. Now this is 5 or 6, just $1 from the Dollar Tree again, and this is just to keep things together in case you have notes or paper there. It will not fall off, it will just keep it together. And if you want the page marker, you can use paper clip, a plain paper clip, and I can do that on my next video where I can make accessories. But you can also glue on this end, you know, a ribbon, so that it will be your page marker. So, you know, so to start with, a $3 project, or not even a $3 project. I think it's not even $2 total, to be honest. For a very limited or low budget, you can make one your own. You don't have to break the bank. It's very affordable. Get you started on planning. Again, Josie here from Life at 50 and Beyond. Thanks for joining me on my channel. Please click like on this video if you like it. And if you want to make a comment, go ahead and feel free to do so. And if you're not a subscriber yet, I would love for you to subscribe. Talk to you again. Bye-bye.